morning, everyone. Are you ready?
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Are you ready with your pen and paper?
Yes, sir.
Today, we're going to start our class. We will be busy with Unit-12, Lesson-2, Peace and Conflict. Unit-12, Lesson-2, Peace and Conflict. Keep your video open. I have to see your face. Nafis. Okay, let's start. I am sharing my screen with you.
ভাই সবাই মিউট করে নে।
Unit-12, Lesson-2, Peace and Conflict. You must have pen and paper with you. We have some writing job. Let us first know why this text is important for us. In our exam, it may be said as a reading text. As we know, a reading text is followed by five multiple choice questions. These questions are based on getting meanings from the context. And then open-ended questions. Open-ended questions require answers comprising more than one word. That means an open-ended question has an answer which will contain more than one word. Then we should read this text for a flowchart, and then for a cloze test with or without clues, then for summarization, and finally for paragraph writing. These are all the things for which we need to read this text. Now, before going through the text, we will have some contextual meanings of important words that we will find in our text. I advise you to write these words in your exercise book. If you are finished with the writing, let me know. Are you writing? You must write.
Yes.
Write these words, their Bengali meaning and their contextual synonyms.
স্যার স্ক্রিনশট নিয়ে নিলে হবে না স্যার? এভাবে লিখতে তো অনেক টাইম চলে যাবে।
Okay, okay.
এভাবে লিখতে স্যার অনেক টাইম লাগবে স্যার।
Okay,
টাইম
take
চলে যাবে
your
অনেক।
screenshot. If you are all done with taking the screenshot, let me know.
হয়েছে সবার?
Cover হয়েছে? You are all done.
জি স্যার।
ইয়েস স্যার।
Okay, okay.
ইয়েস স্যার।
Now let us read the text. Now we are on to our para 1. Go through the lines. If I have already given you the contextual meanings of important words that we will find in this text. Conflict can be described as a disagreement among groups or individuals characterized by antagonism and hostility. This is usually fueled by the opposition of one party to another in an attempt to reach an objective different from that of the other party. The elements involved in the conflict have varied sets of principles and values that allowing a conflict to arise. This is the first para of this text. Let us see let us translate into Bengali for our better understanding. You may take screenshots. That will help you in future. If you are finished with taking a screenshot and
Yes, sir.
reading the lines, finishing reading the lines, let me know. We have to read the lines because we have some work to do. Okay, let's move on to our para 2.
Yes, sir.
Conflict can be defined in many ways, but one of the simplest is that it pertains to the opposing ideas and actions of different entities, resulting in an antagonistic state. Conflict is an inevitable part of life. All of us possess our own opinions, ideas, and sets of beliefs. We have our own ways of looking at things, and we act according to what we think is proper. Hence, we often find ourselves in conflict in different scenarios. It may involve other individuals, groups of people, or a struggle within our own self. Consequently, conflict influences our actions and decisions in one way or another. Now we'll have the Bengali translation of this para. If you are done with reading the para and the Bengali translation, let me know. If you want, you can take a screenshot. Saurabh, are you done with reading the lines and the Bengali translation? Saurabh
Yes,
Sarkar,
sir.
are you done? Rifat, Tanvir Ahmed,
Yes,
Rifat,
sir. Yes, sir.
who is yet to be done? Shall I move on to our para 3?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
It's para 3. Conflict comes naturally. The clashing of thoughts and ideas is a part of the human experience. It is true that it can be destructive if left uncontrolled. However, it shouldn't be seen as something that can only cause negative things to transpire. It is a way to come up with more meaningful realizations that can certainly be helpful to the individuals involved. This is our para 3. Now is Bengali translation. If you are finished with your job, let me know. Sadman Alam Khan, if you are finished with reading these lines and the Bengali translation, let me know. Sadman Alam Khan is over there. Sadman Alam Khan.
স্যার ওর তো দেখা যাচ্ছে স্যার মাইকের অপশনই নেই।
Thank you. Sabir,
জি স্যার।
where is the
Yes, sir.
video? When you talk to me, keep your video on. I want to see you. I haven't seen you for a long time. Okay. Should we move on to our next slide?
ওকে স্যার।
Okay. Unmute.
ঝগড়া হয় যেন।
This is our last para. Conflict can be seen as an opportunity to learn and understand our differences. We can all live harmoniously despite conflict as long as we know how to responsibly manage these struggles. This is our last para, and let us see its Bengali translation. If you are done with the job of reading these lines and the Bengali translation, let me know. Then we will move on to our next slide.
Yes, sir.
Yes sir, I am done sir.
Oh, good.
I am done sir.
Okay, and now we have some exercises to do. Get ready. First, let us see what each para has to convey to us. In our first para, we see that among different individuals or groups, there may be a difference of opinion resulting from principles and values. This difference of opinion gives rise to a conflict among them. This we can learn from our para 1. We can learn from para 2 that their opposing ideas and actions make them show or feel opposition. In no way is conflict avoidable in life, considering that opinions, ideas, and beliefs differ from one person to another. This we can learn from our para 2. Now, what we can learn from para 3 is that conflict can be damaging when it is left unrestrained. Considered from a different viewpoint, it can lead to a deeper realization of any situation and prove useful to all concerned. And from para 4, we can learn that conflict can also bring home to individuals their differences, thereby enabling them to live amicably. These lines will be important when we attempt to write the summary of the passage. Take a screenshot of this slide and let me know if you are done with the job.
I am done, sir.
Yes, sir, done.
Okay, then move on to our next slide. There are 5 multiple choice questions for you. Write the answer in your exercise book. When you are finished with writing the answers, let me know. We'll see whether your answers are correct or wrong. Our first multiple choice question is disagreement refers to. Your options are here. Number 1, lack of determination. Number 2, absence of concentration. Number 3, difference of opinion. Number 4, complete agreement. Write your answer.
So number 3, sir.
Write it in your exercise book. Yeah, you need not tell it. I will show the answer after in our second slide, in our following slide.
Sir,
Done.
next question, please.
Okay. Now question B. Objective implies. Implies means. Objective implies. Your options are here. Obstacle, intention, division, goal. Done?
No, sir.
Done, sir.
Now our question C. Question C, your options are here. Connotes means implies refers to, they are all similar in meaning. Connote, imply, refer to, mean, they are all similar. They are synonymous with one another. Are you done with C?
Sir,
Done.
sir,
Yes, yes, sir.
तीन
I,
number
I will show you the
confrontational.
confrontational means Siddhandehi.
Sir, we said
Siddhandehi. Now for you question number B. Conflict is an gap part of life. Your options are here. If you are done, let me know.
Done, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now our last multiple choice question number E. These are your options. Done? Are you done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let us see what the answers are. Have you got the answer correct for A?
Yes, sir.
Now
Yes, sir.
B.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. Now C.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now D.
Yes, sir.
Now E.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then move on to open-ended open-ended question. Our first question is what according to the text is conflict? Second one, why is the conflict unavoidable in life? Our third question is how does conflict influence our actions and decisions? Our fourth question is when is conflict found destructive? And our last question is how can we live harmoniously in spite of our conflict? If we go through the text, we will find answers in it. In spite of that, I will show the answers to these questions. You may take in screenshot of it. according to the text, conflict is a disagreement among groups or individuals characterized by antagonism and hostility. We can find this information most probably in the first line of our first paragraph. Now B, conflict is most probably this question is saved from our para 2. Conflict is unavoidable in life because all of us possess our own opinions, ideas, and sets of beliefs. Moreover, we have our own ways of looking at things and we act according to what we think is the proper. A sample answer for to question number 3. In different scenarios, we often find ourselves in conflict which may involve other individuals, groups of people, or a struggle within our own self. This is how conflict influences our actions and decisions. Now we have answer to question B. Conflict is found destructive when it is left uncontrolled. Now we have the answer to the question number E. We can live harmoniously in spite of conflicts by knowing how to manage our conflict-related struggles responsibly. Take a screenshot of it. If you are done, let me know.
Sir, proceed.
Done, sir.
Okay.
Answer.
Now, flowchart. Making a flowchart. We have already learned how to write a flowchart in our regular classes. Now we have a sample question based on the text. Make a flowchart showing the causes and aspects of conflict. In our first box, we have been given disagreement among groups and individuals.
স্যার একটু ফাস্ট করেন স্যার, 2 মিনিট বাকি আছে।
অসুবিধা নেই। The first box is followed by normally 5 boxes, which are supposed to be filled in by you. This is a common line for you, isn't it? Following is the
Yes,
flowchart
sir.
showing the causes and aspects of conflict. Okay. Now, What was there in our first box? Disagreement among groups or individuals. It is a noun phrase, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Then
sir.
the following boxes will contain
Also be in noun.
noun clauses. Good. Let's see example answers.
গান গাইতেছে কেন?
কি রে ভাই গান গাইকে?
আরে অন্য নেট স্লো।
I have first shown causes of conflict. Then aspects. First three boxes contain causes of conflict 1, 2, and 3. And the last three boxes contain aspects of conflict. Aspects means features, characteristics, বৈশিষ্ট্য বাংলায় in Bengali. All the boxes contain noun phrases. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now enter answer to the question on flowchart. We will stop here. We will end our class here because we have another class. After
Yes,
this.
sir.
Okay, then may I end this class here? I will do the rest
Okay,
of
sir,
the
sir.
rest part of the lesson in our next class. Okay, then let's end our class today. Stay home, stay safe. Don't roam about.
You too, sir. Adab, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, thank you.
Bye, sir.